My speech and debate coach. No word better describes him than genuine. Just everything about him is just so genuine. Of course, he's the coach who will help you when you don't know how to put things into words. He's done that to me millions of times. If I can't figure out something, he'll be like, maybe you should look at it this way, or maybe you should phrase it this way. But most of all, the way he connects with each one of us is just so amazing. And I couldn't be even more proud to be a teammate on his team. I couldn't be more proud to be someone who's been coached by him. And he just always makes me laugh. A great person to be around. I am so blessed to be around my coach. I love him so much.
And I would like to make a special shout out to my amazing coach, John Solomon. Thank you so much for always pushing me to be the very best person and speaker that I could be, and I couldn't have done any of this without you. Thanks, Solomon.
I would describe my speech and debate coach as empathetic. He always knows how anyone is feeling at any given moment, and it's plain as day to see how much he really cares for us.
Mr. Holmes is the best coach out there. He's believed in me when I haven't believed in myself. He's been my #1 supporter, and he always encourages me to do my best, even when I feel like giving up. Thank you, Mr. Holmes. I'm forever grateful.
One word I would use to describe my speech and debate coach is determined. I have never seen her face a struggle that she is not able to overcome. She's incredibly strong, inspirational, and a great mother.
Mr. Simmons really invests in the person and not the competitor, which I think is important in speech and debate. He's always there for us, and he really takes the time to learn about us and get to know us.
I'd like to pay tribute to my former debate teacher, who is now retired, Mrs. Morrill, for teaching me the keys of debate, but most certainly the keys in life. I'll never forget how different you were from all my other teachers. There are some that describe you as stubborn, unyielding, and forceful. But I saw you as someone who is not afraid to speak their mind and not afraid to stand up for what is right. You had unfortunate events happen in your life that till this day reminds me of my own dad. Thanks for being patient with me, as I was certainly not the best debater, for writing so many well thought out recommendation letters to the numerous prestigious colleges that I applied to, and most importantly for being my friend. Thank you, Mrs. Morrill.
If I were to describe my debate coach in one word, that word would be eccentric. I would describe Mr. Conda as eccentric because he always goes the extra mile no matter what situation he is in. I would attribute about 99.9% of my success with speech and debate and community service to Kerry Conda because of what he has taught me about myself and because of what he puts on students to go the extra mile just as he does.
I wanted to thank Mr. Martin and Ms. Hampton for being incredible to switching to remote distance practices. You were always there at every practice to check in on us, and it was really, really sweet, and it made us all feel comfortable with this new transition in our lives.
Last year, my coach had to undergo kidney surgery, and yet he still behind the scenes was working with every single speech and debater on the team and ensuring the well-being of every single student that he has interacted with. And so the amount of genuine commitment that he invests into the activities that he involves himself in, as well as the resilience to persist through the amount of challenges that may be presented to him in taking on such an intense workload. I've never seen an individual carry himself with as much grace and as much determination that Mr. Clement has, despite all of the obstacles that may be presented to him.
Thank you to my coach, Mr. Shoddy, for always being there to encourage and support me. You helped me to step outside of my comfort zone so I can improve and grow in everything I did this season and season before. We may have a very small team, but we are mighty thanks to you.